Good afternoon, Tom Ginn. I'll be right back. G-Force. Gratitude powers your potential. Good afternoon, Tom Ginn here at G-Force. G stands for gratitude. I'm so grateful for today. It was really an interesting week coming off a holiday, and it seems like you're trying to catch up for things that you might have been able to get done. But I'm so grateful we had Memorial Day weekend, grateful for those that have sacrificed everything for our liberties, our freedoms, what we have in this country. And I'm so grateful for that. But today, this is going to be a short time here. I'm going to be doing some announcements here in a moment. But today, what I want to do is I'm going to, one of the things I've done in the past on gratitude is taught some principles out of some of the resources I use in my coaching, things I've studied myself. And recently, I had the pleasure and honor to interview Rex Sikes. And that was an amazing interview. I recently got his book. I have been thumbing through it. And I tell you what, this book encapsulates everything I've been studying for the last 7-8 years. The way he's written this book, it really jumps out at you. I'm up to a point where I can't even put it down just looking at the way he's written it. So what I'm going to start next week is I'm going to basically do a book review. Just go through the chapters, go through some of the things that have impressed me and I want to share out with you. This is an amazing book. I've got hundreds of books in my bookcases around personal development, growth, those type of things. And in this book, it encapsulates some of the greatest wisdom that's out there. Rex is a living, walking example of what he teaches. And I'm really impressed what he's put together. So I'll be going through the chapters here. Today, I'm just going to go through chapter 1. I'm not going to dive deep into the content, but I'm just going to, sort of highlight what's in a chapter. And then we can dive deeper next week into chapter 1. So at least I'm going to go through at least one chapter a week, depending on whether I have guests or not. But this is an amazing book. I just highly recommend that you put it on your book list and get it. So we'll be doing a book review on this. And hey, good seeing you, Rex. Yes, it's going to be great. Good seeing you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. But today I want to just make a couple announcements as well. And just turn on your notifications and share out there. I'm looking to increase my YouTube subscription, so my link is there. Scrolling across the bottom, I would just ask that you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. Everything I do is recorded there. So if you're looking at Elevate Your Profits and the recordings are there, anything about the ASEA and Own Your Own Health will be there. Anything on G-Force will be there as well by categories. And that's a great place to go back and watch these replays, the interviews, those type of things. But yeah, just go to my bit.ly link there, subscribe, Tom Ginn. That'll take you to my YouTube channel and want to increase the subscriptions there. But before I get into this book here, I just wanted to make a couple announcements. Because I do three streaming programs, one with Mark Gassert on Monday evenings called Elevate Your Profits. And this coming Monday, just turn on your notifications for Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. This week, we're going to be doing another interview with Sean Letvick. And he's got a great story. He's going to share some of the challenges he's recently gone through and how he's overcome them. So I'm excited to have Sean come on Monday. The following Monday, the 13th, will be Vice President of Z-Way, National Vice President of Sales. I've worked with him in the past. He's a former client of mine, but he brings some talent in a different way to get your teams motivated with his management style. He's an amazing young man, and I'm excited to interview Andrew Metz on the 13th. And the following Monday, the 20th, Ernest Odell. He's going to come in and talk about how to use technology to market yourself. So that's going to be a great interview as well. So that's Elevate Your Profits every Monday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. And my newest program, my third interview this week is going to be with Denise Ropp. She's comes from 35 years as a nurse. She's gone off to help educate people about alternative health modalities, how you take control of your own health. And I'm excited to have Denise come on next Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. So turn on your notifications, share this out. That's going to be a great forum. That platform is all about helping people better understand what it takes to optimize your health in every area. There's so many things that we're not doing to be as healthy as we can be. And so we'll be bringing people in every Wednesday that bring a holistic approach, a new level of awareness for health. So own your health, own your own health. Also, I want to make this announcement as well. My wife has been in the holistic health industry, teacher, consultant, continuing education, the massage industry. She's got tremendous amount of credentials. She's nationally recognized in her field, and she's been working on a book. And I didn't realize how much work it really takes to put a book together. But she's launching her book, and she'll be coming on when we've got an official date for the book launch. But I'm going to bring the book up here in a second. She's also going to be a co-host on G-Force. She'll also be a co-host on Own Your Own Health moving forward. But I just want to make an announcement. I'm so proud of her. Her book, I'm just going to put a overlay up here so you can see this book. There it is. Her book launch. The Soul of Ethical Service. 7 qualities to embrace in your professional healing relationships. Great reviews that have already from her colleagues on it. I'm excited for her. She's going to Seattle this next week, and that will be her first introduction of the book to a conference up in Seattle as she's teaching and at that event. So I'm really excited for her book launch. You'll want to turn on your notifications when we do the interview to find out more about her book. So I'm excited for her. But today I want to get back. See if we got any more announcements here. Oh, that's it. So today I'm not going to dive deep into this first lesson, chapter 1, but I'm just going to give you some things that, that what this book addresses. And I love the way Rex has written this book. Many books we get in personal development and stuff, yeah, they get the chapters and subheadings and all that. And the way he's written this book, it fits the way I read. That's what I love, because I'm auto dyslexia, I'm ADHD. So my attention to read a full paragraph or a full chapter from start to finish has been a challenge for me in my learning. But the way he's written this book is that he has used a lot of capitalization in the subtitles, within the content, and as a book to learn. I can go back to this, and I can go to those areas where, if you can see what he's done here, you can see the capitalization in and around the topics. I think it's a genius way to write a book. It catches your eye, it draws you in, it gives you a strong power of, hey, pay attention, this is important, type of situation. So I just wanted to let you know what I've seen in this book and what draws me to stay in it. It's the type of book, once I started picking it up here the other, I didn't want to put it down. It's so well written and so meaningful. But I'm just going to, in his chapter 1, the subtitle is You Can Do Anything. Because we all have some sort of limiting beliefs and how we've been programmed. And Rex is going to talk about how to expand yourself and increase your beliefs. You can do most anything when you believe you can. So that's a next subtitle in there. Realize it is all in your mind. And I won't get into any of this, but what's in our mind, it manifests into results. So if we don't like our results, we've got to change what's in our mind. And this was interesting when I first looked at it. Spend time uplifting others. In Bob Proctor's teachings, and one of the lessons that I coach on is always leaving people in a better place. It's a very powerful principle. And when you're looking to grow and expand, change your circumstances, move and grow, this principle is powerful. When we engage people in a different way, that we see them, we hear them, and we show them we care, changes everything in your personal relationships, in your business, or whatever the case may be. So spend time lifting others. I thought that was kind of an entry subtitle. You can direct your mind and your heart. You can direct it. It's what I would call first thoughts, being aware, and direct those intentionally in the direction you want to go. And then the next thing is he's talking about here, we'll go into a little more detail next week on it. Like attracts like. The law of attraction. If you're putting negative thoughts, negative feelings out, you're going to attract like energy. You're going to continue feeding that energy with exact like. That's physics. Our brain puts out positive or negative vibrations. It gets immediately replaced with like energy. So you'll continue that cycle of negativeness, and your behavior, your habits, your beliefs start manifesting outcomes that support that thought. So whatever you put out is going to come back to you in many different ways. So, and I like this one here. A mind stretch can never go back to its original dimensions. Think about that for a moment. I'm really looking forward to diving into that a bit more. Realize it's all in your mind. Realize it's all in your mind. Growth is an inside job. Growth is an inside job. And then the next one is, who do you spend most time with? Who do you spend your most time with? And we may have heard this, that your net worth is the accumulation of the average of the 5 people you hang around with. Well, also, how do they think? Who do you spend your time with? Are you spending time with negative people or positive people? People have a disposition for growth, expansion, positivity, or are they retracting in negativity, doubt? They're fearful, they're worrisome. If you hang around those people, you become just like them. That's such important. I've changed my circles many times in my life, and every time I've done it, I've up-leveled myself and putting myself in an area of being uncomfortable, challenging myself, but it has improved everything in my life by who I associate myself with. And at the end of the chapter, there's a number of quotes from some pretty significant people. I just like what Mark Twain says: an open mind leaves a chance for someone to drop a worthwhile thought into it. Being open-minded is so important in growth. Got to be open-minded to change. You got to get into a place of being uncomfortable. Because if you stay in a comfort zone, whether you're not satisfied with the results, your comfort zone will keep you there. You got to stretch. You got to grow. Got to open your mind. Let new ideas get dumped into your mind, and then you'll have that opportunity. So Rex has written a wonderful book here. We're going to dive into each one of these chapters or topics a little bit more in depth. I'll share with you what I've learned from it, things I've applied and put to work over the last 7 or 8 years, learning these principles that Rex has outlined in his book. It's a phenomenal book, and I just encourage everybody to get it. So with that all said, turn on your notifications for Monday evening. Elevate Your Profits. Wednesday, Denise Ropp is coming in. Own Your Own Health. Doing an interview there. Put on your notifications and look for Kathy's book launch. I will put that picture up again. There it is. The Soul of Ethical Service. So with that all said, everybody have a great day. And I just want to say thank you. And I'm so grateful for my corporate sponsor. This has been powered by ASEA. This is one of the many businesses I do. I think it's one of the most significant scientific breakthroughs of the 21st century. I encourage people to learn more about this. And if you want to discover what ASEA is, there is a webinar link that will give you an overview of what this company is doing in the area of health. So with that all said, I'm so grateful it's Friday. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. But gratitude powers everything. It powers your potential. And with that all said, everybody have a great day.